everyone, I'm Amy. Welcome back to my crafty home. I wanted to just pop on here real quick. I haven't pulled myself together yet, but I'm having a tea party for some of my family. And I really don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. I do have a few little things that I thought were really cute and like just really warm and a little touch of my little like sprinkle here and there. And if that sounds interesting and you want to know a little bit about tea parties and what I'm doing, I mean, I'm not the standard or anything, but I'm just getting together with some family and I wanted to show you some of the things that I'm doing. So if you'd like to do some of these things, you're more than welcome. Let me share it with you so that possibly you could do it too. That's Leo, our new cat. I started prepping for my tea party the night before. I ended up purchasing these Teapot candy boxes. They come 60 in a pack. They were under $15 for all 60. They came in green, yellow, blue, and pink, and they were very easy to assemble. I don't think I followed the directions quite well, so I just put a little tape there. And in the process, I had my little furry friend, my new cat, Leo, and he's just going to supervise me, make sure I do everything right. Now, these come with two little pieces. It's the spout. That's very easy to assemble. It has two little holes in the base of it, and then the handle also has two little holes. You just poke that in and you're done after that. Now, this is a candy box. You can put whatever you want in it, but I have a different plan, and it also comes with the ribbons. Now, I'm going to pop the tops, the pieces, right inside, and I went ahead to the Dollar Tree and got these 3-ounce cups, and there was just $1.25, and I'm going to put flowers in them, so my guests are going to have flowers to take home. Now, when you put flowers together in a vase, it's so helpful to use this little powder pack. I promise you, using the powder pack will definitely extend the life of all of your flowers. So go ahead, you're going to put a little water in each of those vases. Now, they're no longer candy boxes. They are now going to be for flowers.
Should I stay out?
I can cut you out.
Can I kiss?
Sure. Look it. He snuck in a little kiss there. He's very sweet. Anyways, well, I went to the market to Stop and Shop, and I ended up getting these mini pink carnations and baby breads. The little candy box is very small, so small flowers really pop in there. You don't have to get anything big. Really, it would overdo it. These were really dainty, and I think they came out really nice. Now it's time to decorate the table. These pieces are from my grandmother. She had some really old china, and I'm so glad I have these. Nobody actually wanted them in the family, and I was more than happy to take them. The star of the show, the cups. I also put some regular glasses just in case somebody wanted some cooler drinks. I also purchased these amazing, honestly, these are so adorable little spoons. I'll put a link down below. Good quality too. Now, the day of my party, I wanted something warm from the oven. I'll put a link for these down below. They are called 3-piece hand pie molds for baking. They were less than $6 and they were really easy. They came in a really cute design of pumpkins, apples, and acorns. So what I'm actually making here are little apple tarts. I went ahead, got the pre-made crusts. I got two of those, and I got apple fillings. I didn't put that on film, I should have, but I went ahead, just got a little can of apple filling, and I just cut like little pieces up because this was for like apple pie. So I just cut those up, put those in the center, and I squeezed the container together, press and make these little tarts. They were really easy. After I made all the apple strudels, I went ahead and got an egg and just took out the yolk and just brushed it gently with some egg white. I also got some cinnamon and sugar and I sprinkled that on the top. Here are all the apple strudels that I made from one box of pie crust. They do come two in a pack, so this is the one I used. I just went ahead and followed the directions and they came out perfect. Now we're making some sandwiches with cream cheese, any kind of bread that you like, and sliced cucumbers. That's right, we're going to be making the traditional cream cheese and cucumber sandwich for our tea party. I've never had these before, but you're going to want to keep out your cream cheese for like an hour or so, just so that it's soft and it's not so hard. And I sliced up my cucumbers the night before. And yes, you want to cut off the crust because that is the traditional way of serving these really nice cucumber and cream cheese sandwich. It looks pretty good. The next finger sandwich I'm going to make are using croissants. I'm going to just put these in the air fryer for just a couple minutes to get them warm and crispy. I also went to Aldi's and I picked up some chicken salad. You can use whatever you like in these, but I chose the chicken salad that's really good at Aldi's. And look at in the back, I have a little explorer wondering, he knows he's doing bad. So I went ahead and just put this together really quick and they came out fantastic. I also want to add these sandwiches are for my family, so I'm not worried about wearing gloves or anything. I'm going to serve them as is. Now, each setting was unique and special. I put a little Bible verse in each cup, and I also printed out the teacup story along with a teacup prayer. And of course, all of our finger food is displayed beautifully. And we can't forget the hot water for the tea along with cream and sugar. I have a jar of different kind of teas along with some honey on the side. And look at those little teapots with the flowers. Adorable, a must have. I'm telling you, they were the spotlight of the show. But now it's time for tea. My grandmother came and she is 92 and she is just a spitfire. My aunt and her daughter, who's my cousin, along with my mom. Here's a picture worth framing all day long. 4 generations. This is the teacup story. I printed it out and I shared it during our time. My first tea party was definitely a success. I hope you got a few extra tips in there for your tea party. Here are 2 other videos that I think you'll really enjoy, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.